We know we had a challenge here with some characters who have been arrested, suspected to have killed young and old people, and I'm told that these are man-eaters. This is extremely very sad story. I do not wish to say more now because I don't want to jeopardize the investigation that is ongoing. Those who have been arrested are in cells. Investigation will go on, but we will do investigation to find out what exactly happened. But also we will have to audit our systems to know how did such a very heinous act happen in a place like this and escaped the all security systems and apparatus, and also escaped the public. How did it take this long, and how long has this been happening, and how was this heinous act concealed to the extent that we are where we are? Asanteni sana. We are here today for Jukwaa La Usalama, West Pokot County chapter. This is the 16th county we are visiting since we started Jukwaa La Usalama. The objective of Jukwaa La Usalama is to have honesty, open engagement with the security officers who are serving and the administrators who are serving in each county. Our desire is to have a feedback from grassroots leaders, those are assistant chiefs, OCSs, and then as you progress all the way to the county. And therefore, it gives us a snapshot of what's happening in the county. We also have representatives from every division in the county of citizens who are from this county, who represent different cadre of citizens. We also have business community, religious leaders, civil society, who are given also, and trade unions who are given an opportunity to also speak. The idea is to see how best we can work together with the citizens to improve security situation in every county. As you know, Pokot County is fairly a very peaceful county. Not it's a fairly peaceful county, but it has its own challenges. Two challenges. One, it emanates from its border areas with the neighboring counties, that is Elgeyo Marakwet specifically, and Turkana County. That is internal. And then we have a challenge, of course, being a border county, international border county, is that West Pokot has its own challenges with because of its border with Uganda. If I start internally, the persisting problem of banditry has affected this county just like many other counties in the North Rift, but there has been great progress thanks to Operation Maliza Uhalifu and the border of West Pokot and Turkana, particularly the link through Kainuk, Laminyeusi, Kambikarais area, and all those places. There has been great improvement in terms of security because of the Operation Maliza Uhalifu, and also the fact that the local leaders and local communities from the both counties have invested their time and energy to support security operations, but also peace building. On the part of West Pokot also and Turkana, we still have some challenges in a number of parts of, and these challenges are both ways. Bandits coming from this side going to Turkana and the same from Turkana. And if you go to the border between West Pokot, Elgeyo Marakwet and Baringo, particularly Elgeyo Marakwet and West Pokot, the island side is now fairly contained, although we are aware that, you know, once in a while they still have some cases of stealing of livestock, but recoveries are made. As you progress down to through Pokot Central to particularly the Cheptulel area, Chesegon area, all the way to Lomut, we still have a huge challenge there. Partly there is fairly silence because of the operations that we have done on both sides of the county, including in Baringo site, which is Tiati constituency. There is a lot of progress that we have made. But one of the challenges we still have is that the community that lives in Cheptulel area, Chesegon area, have not gone back to their homes. and this is known, many Kenyans know this area. We are working out a program to see how to return people back home. One of the challenges also is for them to rebuild their houses, and the government has been putting together some budgetary allocation. We hope that in this first quarter of this financial year, a number of the families will be given some building materials so that they can go build their homes. We want to reassess the presence of security personnel in that area and see whether we need to increase the formed-up units around in the border between Elgeyo Marakwet and West Pokot, particularly that Cheptulel, that Chesegon area, so that then people can happily go back. Luckily, a positive thing to report is that the schools, like the high school in Cheptulel there, the children have gone back to school and security has been provided, even though the families have not moved properly to the area. Security operations are still ongoing, flashing out criminals, arresting them, and dealing with them accordingly. The security team have briefed me of the progress that have been made, and even the criminals who are hiding in caves, they are running away from police operations, are under surveillance, and I can promise the people of West Pokot and their neighbors that we are going to deal with these criminals squarely. We know that we have a camp here in Kamele and Kabushen area generally to cover the part of Pokot South and Elgeyo Marakwet, particularly Kabiego and Embobut Ward, the place of Kamalogon Forest, where also a few of these criminals are hiding. And we have also agreed that we need to intensify operations to arrest these criminals or deal with them according to the law and according to the procedures of police operations. On the part of international border, our challenge, the biggest challenge in our border from all this, from here in Kwanza all the way to Lamu, is that it's very porous border. We have generally very porous borders. Even the border here in Konyao, not properly manned, and there are many other, small routes that are accessed by criminals coming to this part of the world. We still have a challenge of proliferation of small arms, guns, bullets that are, sold illegally around our border with Uganda. And the police have mapped out persons who are engaged in this trade. And I just need to warn them, because many of them are wearing suits and own vehicles. We know them now. We have their numbers. They are being monitored. They are due to be arrested. And I just want to warn them that if they find themselves in crossfire, we don't want them to come crying that, the police should have done this or that. We know those criminals who are in this area, and I want to tell them they need to behave. And mtu asijifanye mclever ati we ni kiongozi, ati ni kiongozi ama opinion leader, or it's someone who is pretending here to think that they can wear a suit and they're carrying guns and bullets to go and sell to young people to cause chaos. Just remember the famous quote that if you rattle a snake, you must be ready to be bitten by it. And the consequences will be extremely dire. Extremely dire. And we are not laughing about this. I want to tell the people of North Rift, we are having targeted, the National Police Service and all our security agencies are going to have targeted, well-surveilled, intelligence-covered operations. And we will pick people from their villages and their comfort, of their shops, of their homes, and we'll take them through a justice process. So be very careful. And I'm not talking to Pokots only. This message goes to Marakwet here, because we know it's a collusion across these two counties. And there is very good leads. I've been briefed by the security people. They are doing a very good job. We will pick these people one by one, clear the place, and make sure that our people live in peace. And they must live in peace, because we do not want few elements pretending to be taking over. So this border, that is one problem. Number two is there is a lot of illegal goods that come through this border. People not paying taxes, going to import goods through Ugandan border. Again, contraband and counterfeit goods also being smuggled through that border. We also have challenges that are related to alcohol abuse, cheap alcohol that have terrorized young people here. I have told the security agencies in this county that we are not going to do their job. They must do their job. And anybody who doesn't want to do their job, they pack and go. We know them. And I'm going to have a conversation with the chiefs. There is no chief who doesn't know where cheap alcohol, drugs are being sold in their own location. There is no assistant chief who doesn't know. So want to know is the problem that the chiefs. We thank Wananchi in this area because we want us to make sure we get rid. Many young people their lives are being wasted by drugs and cheap alcohol. Not have visa or work permit or business permit to carry out that kind of mining, and they don't have also mining license. So all these issues we have discussed, and mining was stopped except for artisanal mining. Those people wanaenda kutumia karai kidogo kidogo, the way I used to do when I was young, wameambiwa waendelee. Lakini the rest of the people who are doing commercial mining, it has been stopped until it is properly organized. But we know that it's been stopped, but there are people who are doing it at night. They are doing it with the protection of militia. We want that area to be reorganized properly so that people can, this sector is properly organized. Other than that, West Pokot is a peaceful county. As I said, largely a very rich county with different climate conditions, and also it is a county that has various economic activities from pastoralism to farming to business.